Hi, Charity.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too.
Okay, we have 2 participants, so I'm going to go ahead and let them in because we're right at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies. So Charity, do you want to share your screen or do you want me to give us a PowerPoint?
No, I don't have a PowerPoint.
Okay.
So yes, we're ready to get started. I
think
thought
so.
there were 7 people expected.
Okay.
Maybe wait another minute or so.
Sure. I will mention if you ladies have any questions, feel free to ask out loud. It's pretty casual, or if you want to type in your questions in the chat, that works too. I am Amber, the assistant director over in online learning, and I will be kind of narrating the questions and kind of helping out the session.
I'll go ahead and get started. And my name is Charity, and I am an academic advisor with the TRIO Disability Support Services program here on Wichita State campus. I'm also the tutor coordinator for the program. TRIO Disability Support Services is also referred to as TRIO DSS, or oftentimes just DSS for short. And we are one of 7 TRIO programs here on campus. We're all funded by the Department of Education with the purpose to provide supplemental academic support services and resources to empower disadvantaged first-generation limited income students with a disability. And the goal is to help you persist and graduate from Wichita State. So TRIO DSS, as the name implies, focuses on providing free academic support to undergraduate students here at campus that might have a learning, physical, or psychological disability. These are classified as permanent disabilities that do have the potential to impede the student's learning experience, regardless of the severity. Some disabilities do come in waves and might not interfere one semester, but have a drastic interference the next semester. So that is not a determining factor, because most disabilities do come in waves. Some of the common disabilities that we see here in the office is anxiety, audio, visual, or verbal impairments, attention disorders like ADD and ADHD. We have some students with emotional and psychological disorders like depression, dissociative identity, or split personality. We've got students with neurological disabilities like dyslexia or autism, even some with Down syndrome. There's blood disorders. I have a student that has a disorder that was caused by an accident, traumatic brain injury, I believe is what it's called. So multiple different disabilities would qualify and fall under both disability support services and the Office of Disability Services. The Office of Disability Services is very similar to my department, DSS. In fact, we collaborate daily to make sure that students with disabilities receive the full package of resources available to succeed here on campus. The Office of Disability Services provides accommodations that are more in the classroom, like Braille books. They have note takers. Let's see, large print material, stuff like that. Disability Support Services, or DSS, provides academic support services outside of the classroom. So we have academic tutoring where you can, we have virtual, and we also have in-person tutoring. There are options for walk-in tutoring, but our most sought tutoring service is one in which you are assigned to, or the student is assigned to, a tutor that they will meet with throughout the semester at times when works and benefits their schedule. So there's two different tutoring services that we provide. We do only serve 115 students each academic year. As of now, we're at capacity. However, this is the end of the academic year, and we are having quite a few students graduate. And so there will be some spots opening up for new students to join the program and participate. Does anyone have any questions so far? Okay. Let's see here. Some of the, excuse me, some of the other services that we do provide for students in the program is one-on-one academic advising. Now, this in no way takes the place of advising. You will still have to meet with your academic advisor through your college, and if there's any other programs on campus that you are involved with that have academic advising, you will be advising with them as well. We're more of a supplemental advising piece. Assistance with communication between faculty and staff members. We encourage you and help you to communicate freely and openly with your instructors, and sometimes we will facilitate that for you. We do provide information about registering for classes. We cannot register you for classes, but we can definitely sit down and look at your degree audit with you and kind of decide or help you plan out what courses you want to take for any given semester. And then of course you would speak with your college advisor just to make sure that those are the correct classes that you can take, or even at the right time. We also have provide assistance about financial aid and the appeals process. If ever you need to do that, we can definitely walk you through those steps, provide letters of recommendation. We have career exploration and preparation activities that we provide throughout the semester. We also have graduate school planning workshops and resume workshops and stuff like that that we can help assist you with. Again, the one-on-one tutoring, we have adaptive computer equipment that you can utilize in our computer lab. We have study skills and financial literacy developmental activities and workshops that we put on throughout the semester to kind of give you experience and more knowledge in those areas. We have a small textbook library in which we can lend textbooks to students for the semester. You can check them out. And then, of course, scholarships for the students in our program. Because we only serve a small amount of students, you have a greater chance of receiving a scholarship for the semester. Sometimes we have scholarships over the summer. We will have a little bit this summer, but usually it's fall and spring when scholarships are mainly available.
Charity, where do they look to find information about scholarships and apply, and how much do they usually offer?
The amount it depends on how many of our students, because they do still have to apply for the scholarships. So it's a competition. And then the amounts really depend on how many students participate and apply for the scholarships. We have a couple, I'm not sure how many scholarships we have, but they can be divided so that everyone that submits a scholarship application will get a scholarship, and then the amount is determined that way. As far as finding information about the scholarships, so once they join the program, the academic advisor that they are assigned to in DSS will send them notifications, hey, it's scholarship time. We usually give them 30 days to complete the scholarship, and then we send them the scholarship application, and then frequent reminders so that they can return those on time. But as far as like marketing them, we don't, that just goes through the academic advisors.
Okay.
And then to enter into the Disability Support Services Program, there is also an application process, and you can find the applications on our website, which is wichita.edu/DSS. You are more than welcome to come into our office to pick up an application. We're located in the Grace Wilkie Annex in room 158, or I can easily email you out an application. They're fillable, ready to go. So all you have to do is type it in and send it back. There's usually, if we're not full, there's about a week to 2 weeks time to process that we take for the applications. And then the student will be contacted, or the applicant, I should say, will be contacted, and then we'll start walking through the process at that point.
Okay. I have another question.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm not a student, I promise. With the pandemic, what kind of disability services have the students needed more now than ever? Or is it the same?
It's the same, it's just the delivery that's different. So up until the beginning of this semester, all last year, everything was virtual. And so we did our advising via Zoom. If students didn't have internet service or an electronic device that they could do Zoom, we could do phone calls for advising. We've even done some emailing back and forth for advising for students that didn't have any other option. The tutoring services are virtual through Zoom. We do now have the in-person tutoring available, as well as the virtual. We will continue offering that virtual experience. A lot of the students have come to prefer that over the face-to-face. Not all subjects you're able to do that with, but a great deal of our students still want to do the online. It's easier, more accessible.
And where does everybody go to apply for a tutor?
So when the students are in the program, accepted into the program, they can either go directly through their DSS advisor, or they can go to our website, wichita.edu/DSS. And then there's a little drop down box in this section, and it has all of our services listed there. And then there's a link that they can click on to fill out. It's not really an application, just basic information, your name, the course that you're wanting a tutor for, your availability, and when you would like to be tutored. And then you just submit, hit submit, and it comes straight to me.
Okay, I'm going to share the link.
Okay.
And Charity, is your email charity.lowe@wichita.edu?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll stop interrupting. Go ahead.
All right. Well, that was pretty much what I had. Do any of or either of you have any questions? I'm assuming you're considering joining Disability Support Services, or to say the least, you're interested in the services that we provide. Any questions that I can answer for you? Let's see. Yep, problem.
Awesome. Okay, so I will, can you guys see the link that I shared? So you might not have any questions now, but like, trust me, later on down the line, when you hit a class, things will pop up. And so you'll always want to know where to refer back to. And I'm going to go ahead and share my page with the QR code. So you ladies have access to that if you'd like to fill that out.
Okay. What is this now?
The QR code is a survey. They can take a picture of it with their phone and fill out the survey and give feedback, questions about our specific section today. So thanks for coming and presenting.
Hey, no problem.
So, which building are you in?
We are in the Grace Wilkie Annex. Do you know where
Yes.
Adult Learning is?
Yes.
Yeah, we're just right up the hall.
Okay, so online learning is in the MRC building. So I'm very close to you guys.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was nice to meet you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks for attending.
No
I'll go ahead and end the session, and you girls have a good day.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.